Hello, I'm Nancy. Welcome to my channel. The videos on my meditation playlist are about spiritual truths that Christians need to know in order to live by them. One key to living the life that God has prepared for you is in Romans 12, verses 1 and 2. I won't go into great detail about all the teachings that we find in these scriptures. I've done previous videos about this because these two verses are some of my basic things that I teach inside the prisons and jails. But I will draw your attention to one verse in there, or one part of a verse in there. We are to renew our minds so that we begin to think like God thinks. This is one of my basic instructions when I am preaching or teaching in prisons and jails, for the inmates to begin to read daily the book of Proverbs. There are 31 chapters in Proverbs, so I tell them, a proverb a day keeps the stupid away. It grabs their attention and brings a laugh, but it is so true. We are to think like God thinks so that we speak as God speaks. We are created in His image and we are to operate as He operates. He created by speaking words, and if we want to change our environment, change our lives, we need to speak words also. But what words do we speak? Hopefully, words of wisdom. And where do we find these words of wisdom? In the book of Proverbs. The book of Proverbs gives us wisdom regarding wealth, words, work, wine, and women. And I believe we, for the most part, need this wisdom. I won't go over every chapter today, but I will share some of my favorites. Proverbs 3, 1 through 8 is a favorite and also popular verses for the believer. God says that by keeping His commandments in my heart and not forgetting them, I will have long life and peace. Keep mercy and truth in my heart so that I find favor and understanding from God and from man. Trust God in everything and don't try to figure out every situation. Acknowledge Him and He will give me direction. Don't try to be wise aside from God. Acknowledge Him and stay away from anything evil. In doing this, I will be healthy in my body. Part of the salvation that Jesus provides for us is healing in our bodies. By the stripes of Jesus, we are healed. It is up to you to either believe God, believe His word, or believe experiences that you see around you in this world. I choose to believe God despite experiences around me. Proverbs 4 has several good verses that I like. Verse 7 says, wisdom is the main thing. So get wisdom along with understanding that goes with it. Verses 20 through 22 says to submit my words. Submit to my words. God is speaking here. Submit to my words. Keep them in your heart. For my words are life to you and health to your body. God's words are the only wisdom that we need to live this life. Proverbs 16:3 says, commit everything you do to God, and He will cause your thoughts to line up with His will, and then your plans will be established and will succeed. I really like this verse as I plan and prepare for a reentry program for men and women coming out of prison to give them not only housing, but employment. If I commit this program to God, He will cause my thinking to line up with His will, and the program will succeed. Proverbs 18:21 tells us, death and life are in the power of the words that you speak. You are the one who can bring destruction down upon yourself by your words. Proverbs 23:7 says, for as you think in your heart, down in your spirit, so it is. It is possible to curse yourself by the words you think and by the words that you speak. Proverbs 29:18, where there's no vision, you begin to fade away. Whether you are young or old, you need vision to carry you through life. And one of my favorite proverbs that I preach and teach in the prisons and jails is Proverbs 31:10. Who can find a capable, intelligent, and virtuous woman? Notice that the woman does not do the finding. The man is to find this woman to bring into his life. The woman is to be the godly woman that a man is desiring to share his life with. The man is to seek a woman worthy of his life's efforts to share his life with. These are just a few of my favorites for your consideration. See if any of these spark something in your spirit. Or if you have other favorites you would like to share, please do so. I want to challenge you today to add this reading of the book of Proverbs to your daily time of devotion. Or if you do not have a daily devotion time, make this yours from this day forward. And next month, start all over again. Get God's words of wisdom down into your spirit so that you live in the wisdom of God and avoid the troubles of this world, because this world can bring troubles to you. If you're enjoying my videos, do me a favor. Please like and subscribe, and check out each of my playlists when you have a chance. Thank you for watching today, and we'll be together again soon.